Hi everyone, this is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Selina and I release a crochet tutorial every week. And this week I'm bringing to you this new French beret design. It's really easy to crochet and it features a nice little detail here. So as always, the free pattern can be found on my blog selinaveronique.com. The link will be in the down bar. And for this project I used one skein of Caron Simply Soft yarn, and so this is shade Autumn Red and it's a medium 4 yarn. And for this project we will be using 2 strands of yarn together, so I'll be showing this in detail in the tutorial. You will also be needing a 7mm crochet hook, as well as a tapestry needle, a pair of scissors, and also a stitch marker. And that's it. I will be using US terms with British terms in brackets. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. That really helps out my channel. And also, if you want more feminine crochet content, just check out my Patreon page. The link will be in the down bar. Okay, so to begin this tutorial, you will be making a slip knot. So just go ahead and you are going to be taking both strands and using both strands like I'm doing now. And with both those strands, just create a slip knot like so. Take your crochet hook and pop it through and tighten. And now what you are going to be doing is chaining 4. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And once you've chained 4, you are going to be slip stitching through the first chain on your project and pull through with a slip stitch. And this is what you have. So you've got a center into which you will be placing your stitches. So now what you are going to be doing is chaining 3, 1, 2 and 3, and this counts as your first double crochet. And now you are going to be placing 13 more double crochets within this center. So to do this, you are going to be wrapping your yarn around your hook, go directly into the center, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, and take your yarn and pull through 2 loops. And I am going to be weaving in my loose end as I go. So now just place another double crochet within this center, and then another, and just go ahead and place your 13 double crochets in total within this center. And obviously this counts as your first double crochet, so it will be 14 double crochets total. Okay, so I've gone all the way around with 13 double crochets inside that space, and obviously the first chain 3 here, which counts as a double crochet, so that's 14 double crochets total. What I am going to be doing now to close off this round is to slip stitch through this chain here, so the third chain of the 3 chains that we did at the beginning. And this closes off this first round, and we are going to be tightening the center here, and then later on we will be sewing this in just to avoid it unraveling. So now for row 2, what we are going to be doing is chaining 3, 1, 2 and 3, and again this counts as our first double crochet. So this counts as my first double crochet here. What I am going to be doing now is turning my work, and I am going to be placing another double crochet inside that same stitch so that we have 2 double crochets together. So just go ahead and place a double crochet inside that same first stitch here so that it creates 2 double crochets together, like so. And now we are going to be going into the next stitch here and placing 2 double crochets together inside this. So just go ahead and place 2 double crochets inside this. Now go into the next stitch with 2 double crochets. And just go into the next stitch with 2 double crochets also, and just carry this on until you reach the end of this round, and then I'll show you what to do then. And you should have obviously 28 double crochets in total, and then once you reach the beginning I'll show you how to finish off this round. Okay, so I've placed all my double crochets and I have 28 in total, and now I'm simply going to slip stitch through that chain 3 at the beginning and close off this round. And now for the next round we are going to be chaining 3, 1, 2 and 3, and this counts as our first double crochet. We are going to be turning our work, and once again we are going to be placing a second double crochet inside that first stitch here. So just go ahead and place a double crochet inside that first stitch here, like so. Now what we are going to be doing is placing 1 double crochet into the next stitch. So just 1 double crochet on its own. And then in the next stitch, 2 double crochets together. So just go ahead and place 2 double crochets together inside that next stitch. And then in the next stitch, place 1 double crochet, and in the next stitch 2 double crochets, and alternate 2 double crochets together and 1 double crochet, and I'll meet you back at the end of this round just to finish off the round and show you how to do the next. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see I finished this round, and my last stitch was a double crochet on its own, as you can see. And so now I'm simply going to be slip stitching to this first chain 3 from this round. And now for the next round, which is also round 4, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. This counts as your first double crochet. Turn your work, and you can place another double crochet inside that first stitch here. So just go ahead and place a double crochet inside that first stitch here, and that creates 2 double crochets together. Now in the next stitch, place a double crochet on its own, and into the next stitch place a double crochet on its own. And now in the next stitch place 2 double crochets together. So just go ahead and place 2 double crochets together, and now in the next stitch place a double crochet on its own, and in the next stitch place a double crochet on its own, and in the next stitch place 2 double crochets together. So 1 and 2, and just carry on this pattern until you reach the beginning. So alternate 2 double crochets together, 1 double crochet and then 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochets together, 1 double crochet and 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and carry this on, and then I'll show you how to finish off this round. Okay, so I've almost finished this round, and I finished on two double crochets on their own, if you know what I mean. So these are the last 3 stitches, so there are 2 double crochets here, and then 1 double crochet on its own, and then 1 double crochet on its own, and we finished this round. And to finish off this round, we are going to be slip stitching through this chain 3, so apologies, there we go. So just slip stitch like so, and this finish is off this round. And now for the next round, we are going to be chaining 3, 1, 2 and 3. This counts as our first double crochet. Turn your work and place another double crochet inside this stitch here. So in that first stitch here, 2 double crochets, and now place a double crochet on its own in the next stitch. So place a double crochet on its own in the next stitch, place a double crochet on its own in the next stitch, and place a double crochet on its own in the next stitch. So we've done this 3 times. And now in the next stitch, place 2 double crochets together, 1 and 2, and then in the next stitch, place a double crochet on its own, and again a double crochet on its own, and a double crochet on its own, and in this next stitch, 2 double crochets together. So you see we are alternating 2 double crochets together and 3 double crochets on their own for this round. If you need more help, don't forget to check out the free pattern that is available on my blog. And I'm just going to let you carry on this round on your own, and then I'll get back to you to show you how to finish it and do the next round. Okay, so I finished this round, as you can see, and I've finished on 3 double crochets on their own to finish this round. And I'm just going to slip stitch to the first chain like this. And now for the next round, we are going to be chaining 3, 1, 2 and 3, and this counts the first double crochet. Turn your work and place another double crochet inside that first stitch. So place another double crochet inside that first stitch here, and now place a double crochet on its own 4 times. So once, and then in the next 1 double crochet, and then 1 double crochet on its own a 3rd time, and then a 4th double crochet on its own. And now in the next stitch, place 2 double crochets together, 1 and 2, and then in the next stitch, place 1 double crochet on its own. In the next stitch, place 1 double crochet on its own. In the next stitch, place 1 double crochet on its own, and in the next stitch, place 1 double crochet on its own, and now place 2 double crochets together, and just carry on this pattern until you reach the beginning, and then I'll show you what to do then. Okay, so I've almost finished this round, and to finish off this round, I'm simply going to slip stitch through this stitch here like so, and now I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and this counts as our first double crochet. Turn your work and place another double crochet inside this first stitch here. So just go ahead and place a double crochet inside this first stitch here, and now go into the next with a double crochet on its own, and place another double crochet on its own, and another, and another, and you should have 5 double crochets on their own. 1 2 3 4 5, like so, before you add 2 double crochets together in the next stitch. So for this round you are alternating 2 double crochets together with 5 times 1 double crochet on its own. So I'll let you carry this on, and then I'll show you how to finish off this round. Okay, so I finished this round, and this is the last round before we give the beret its shape. And so I've slip stitched to the first chain 3, and this measures 13 inches across, as you can see. And now I'm going to show you how to create the row to tighten the project. Okay, so this next round is going to be creating the beret shape. So chain 1, and now skip 1 and 2 stitches, and go into the next with a single crochet. And to create your single crochet, just pop your hook through the stitch, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through 2 loops. Now skip 1 stitch and go into the next with a single crochet once again. Now skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and go into the next with a single crochet. Now skip a stitch and go into the next with a single crochet. Now skip 2 stitches and go into the next with a single crochet. And now skip a stitch and go into the next with a single crochet. And just carry on alternating, skipping 2 stitches, 1 single crochet, skip 1 stitch, 1 single crochet until the end of this row. So actually, just going back a few steps, I am going to be placing a stitch marker on the first chain that we did, just so that it's easier just to go round. So I've almost finished this round. So I've reached the beginning here, my stitch marker. So what I'm going to do is take that out like so, and just skip 1 stitch and go into the next with a single crochet like so to finish off this round. And this is what we have. So now we are going to be creating the next rows of this beret. So to do so, chain 2, 1 and 2, and this counts as our first half double crochet. I am going to zoom in a bit just because it might be easier to see. Now you are going to be going into the next stitch with a half double crochet. So to create your half double crochet, wrap your yarn around your hook, go into the stitch, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through 3 loops. Now go into the next stitch with a half double crochet, and just go ahead and place a half double crochet into each stitch across until you reach the beginning, and then I'll show you what to do then. So just go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you what to do. So we've just reached the beginning here, and we are going to be slip stitching through this first chain 2 that we did, like so. And this is our first round of, well, not the first round, but this is the first round of this section of the pattern. Now chain 2, 1 and 2, and this counts as your first half double crochet. That goes with this first stitch here. So you are going to be going directly into the next stitch with a half double crochet, and then into the next stitch with a half double crochet, and into the next stitch with a half double crochet. And you can place a half double crochet into each and every stitch around until you reach the end of this round, and then I'll show you how to finish. So we've almost finished this round, and what we are going to be doing is slip stitching to this first to the first chain 2 that we did, like so. And now for the next round, it's going to be the exact same. Chain 2, this counts as your first half double crochet with this first stitch, and just go directly into the next with a half double crochet, and into the next with a half double crochet, and into the next with a half double crochet, and just carry this on until you reach the end of this round. Okay, so I finished this round, and I'm going to slip stitch to the first chain 2, and now you are going to be repeating this round one last time. So chain 2, go into the next stitch with a half double crochet, and just place one last round of half double crochets, and then I'll get back to you to show you how to finish off this project. So I finished this round, and I'm just simply going to slip stitch like this. And now I'm going to fasten off this whole project because we've finished. And to fasten off, you are just going to snip off your yarn. As you know, I always leave a long tail for sewing because it's easier. Okay, so we finished this beret. As you can see, as I've showed you, I fastened off, and I've also tidied up my loose ends. I really love this new beret design. I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and see you next week for my next video.